Richard and Hugh, hello. Very nice to see you here in London. It's Love Actually. It's a very endearing story with a lot of things to juggle. Was it the right impression that there was a balance to be found between the not too cynical and not too sentimental?
No, definitely. You know, I'm a middle-aged man now, and I do notice that life is both happy and sad. And definitely when writing it, I didn't want to write a sort of parody movie where everything turns out absolutely fantastically. I wanted to write a film where lots of things turn out well, but sometimes life doesn't sort itself out or resolve. So there was a balance, yeah.
Hugh, is there a real pleasure being Prime Minister?
No, I don't think so. I mean, it was a real pleasure doing the film. It was a very, very well-written, funny script, and there are very few of those around. But actually, playing the part for me is always torment.
And a perfectionism.
Well, paranoia and obsessiveness.
Right.
He's the most perfectionist. Hugh is the only one of the actors who, when you say, okay, we've finished, goes, no, we haven't. We haven't. All the others are just completely relieved and say, oh, fantastic, that was great, good, let's move on. But Hugh goes, oh, no, you're wrong. It was awful. Let's do it again.
But technically, to my opinion, it must have been one of the most endearing characters you've played. He's kind of, sentimental like a teenager at some point. It's kind of endearing.
Well, I think that's only endearing if it is, because it's in contrast to what an important man he is. I think if he was just a puppy dog in love, he might be sick-making. But because he's, this has come at a terrible time for him on his first day as Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, I think that is quite likeable.
No, that's true. Also, talking about likable, Richard, you wrote the script as, observing a lot of things around you, as I'm sure you do usually. But in that case, because of the world we're living in today, we do observe a bit more things around us. Do you agree? And is that how it was written?
Well, now, explain to me exactly what you mean by that, and then I'll give you a better answer.
You usually write things you observe about a lot, in the day-to-day life of London and stuff like that. Because of the world we're living in, we started observing a lot more things around us the last couple of years, I think.
Yeah, in fact, I think that's not really the case. I think what it is that the other films that I'd written had always been about people falling in love for the first time. And to be honest, I've forgotten that. I've got 4 children. Do you know what I mean? So what I've started to do is look around life that I lead more, and actually look at married people and look at children and look at people in positions of responsibility and everything like that, and try and write about more than just that first love thing, which I used to do.
Yesterday you met with the American press. Were you expecting some kind of questions about, the American president popping in 10 Downing Street? Was there anything funny about the questions you were asked?
From the American press?
Yes.
Never. No.
But you see
they think Billy Bob's a bigger joke in a way than we do here. When we saw the film in America and he got out of the car, that was the biggest laugh in the film. They couldn't believe they were stuck with Billy Bob as their president. So I think that they don't think it's a political commentary in any way. I think they can see that it's a joke.
So you weren't asked kind of questions about, direct references to direct stuff?
No, a couple of people have tried to engage me in a political conversation, but their eyes have glazed over so quickly.
With your reply.
So they give up.
Yeah. The Rodrigo Santoro question, why the choice for Rodrigo? Why was he so good for the part?
Well, it was very... I mean, the character that he plays doesn't say very much, and yet has to make an incredible impression. And Rodrigo is... Because I didn't know him before we started looking at his work, when we were casting the part. And he has... One is he is extraordinarily good looking, and two, to be honest, better looking than you. And he's also got this. He's got this soul. He's a sort of deep guy.
And doesn't get the girl.
The part might have been nothing at all,
Yeah.
and we needed an actor who was so good looking and also so sort of soulful, and you cared about him so quickly that it would have an effect. And I think he's very remarkable bloke.
Yeah, no, and very good looking. Hugh doesn't seem to agree, but last question about working with Richard many times. Does it get better? Does it get worse? Does it get more comfortable?
Well, he's never directed the
Yes,
film before,
of course.
and I was keen for him to direct. I like that idea. I like it when the creative force is unified, and you don't have this. You don't have two camps on the soundstage. Having said that, I wasn't expecting the fact that he would actually try and direct me. I don't like to be directed. I just like praise and flattery.
Yes.
And he actually tried to improve me and make me do different things. I didn't care for that at all.
Yeah, how dare you?
I have apologised. Don't worry. He didn't want to dance at all. That was the toughest.
That was a big fight.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see who won for people who see the film.
My one. He danced.
Well, I let you
But
win.
badly. so he won.
Thank you so much. Nice to see you.
Yeah,
Thanks.
and you. Very nice to meet you.